We're continuing our Giving Day drive on Tuesdays, highlighting charitable organizations and the good work they do. Today we're focusing on Pivotal. It's a Silicon Valley nonprofit that's focused exclusively on meeting the educational and career needs of foster youth. Let's talk about this some more by welcoming Lupe Diaz to the 9. You're a Pivotal alumni, a board member now. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, in this day and age, even children in a stable household are having difficulties emotionally, socially, educationally. What particularly are foster children experiencing?
Foster children, this is nothing new. It's almost like we were born with this, right? But I want to say that a lot of the services have just been shut down, right? Rent getting paid, food, public transportation, all the services in community colleges or in high schools, those are pretty much all gone. So it's sort of like starting from scratch all over again.
And foster children in particular, they suffer worse academic performance, less beneficial mental health situations. They have difficulty in forming relationships through no fault of anything they have ever done on their own. As you look ahead, particularly for foster youth who are about to age out of the system, what are your top concerns and how does Pivotal help them?
When I was actually growing up in foster care, I went through 13 different foster homes just during high school. And I was placed in special ed classes. I was just always behind. It was mainly because I was in foster care. I just needed a little bit of help because I was constantly switching around, right? But Pivotal has pretty much changed that because they're sort of like a one-stop shop. They have counselors at the community colleges, at the high school level. Students, they'll meet you at a Starbucks. Now everything's virtual, as they say, there's always a silver lining, right? So we've been able to even reach more students now that we're virtual, right? So we're just trying to make sure that they're taken care of. It's pretty amazing. In the beginning, when the pandemic first happened, a week after, we shipped out laptops and made sure they had, whatever public transportation. We built an emergency fund to make sure that the rent and food was paid. So, I always say Pivotal is like a family to me.
When you were in foster care, was there one person who made a big difference or one instance that you remember now, even in your adult years?
I do. The holidays. I was connected with a coach through Pivotal, and I remember also through the holidays, they were sent out care packages. And this is actually something that the Junior League of San Jose is doing. They've helped out with their incredible network. They put out care packages and you get like a little note, like what foster youth want. And hot Cheetos are a very popular item. And you get that during the holidays, right? So it's warm, and you don't feel alone because the holidays can be very lonely for a lot of folks, specifically for foster youth, right? So it's a nice reminder that, Pivotal's always here. And, a big shout out to the Junior League of San Jose. They're expanding their network. It's a great organization. If anyone out there is looking out to join an organization and network and give back to the community, specifically during these times.
And quickly, how can anyone give help, especially now as we come up on the holidays?
There's so many ways. When the pandemic happened, we actually had a bunch of internships in place, and most of those were canceled, right? So Pivotal came up with their own internship called the Pivotal Experience, and we made sure we got everyone up to date, right? We had volunteers doing informational interviews. You don't always have to give money. Money is amazing, but your network is gold. I always joke around. I say, if someone told me, what could we do? Could we give you a network or pay for your education? I'm like, give me the network, because Pivotal has helped me break into the tech industry and, quite frankly, break a whole generation in my family, to be able to go and have the opportunity to make more money, pay off my student loans. That network is just essential. So you can help students, scholars, by preparing them for interviews, introducing them, right? If you have an internship program in your job at HR, whatever it is, That's amazing because we're in a virtual world right now. I learned how to send a calendar invite before I got the job, or else I would have sent 400 different calendar invites. And we're just helping everyone with Zoom etiquette, but there's lots of ways you can help.
Well, and now you're helping so many more. Lupe, it's been a joy to talk with you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Of course, and as Lupe said, money is also like gold, right? Money's good too. If you'd like to help Pivotal with a monetary donation, head to KTVU.com/Giving Day. We've made it easy for you, and the Junior League of San Jose is matching all donations made through our website up to $5,000.